Each of the last 3 days, high temperatures up around 100 degrees. Didn't quite get to 100 degrees yesterday in Lincoln and Omaha, so we didn't make it 3 days in a row, but it was just really close for a lot of us. And of course, the air, when you first step outside, just felt like you were open an oven door and you couldn't escape it in any way. But a nice welcome change to this week means showers and thunderstorm chances almost every day, and temperatures dropping to the 80s for highs. As the morning's getting going, beautiful look at the sunrise if you can get out and catch it early today. But look at southeast Nebraska, still quite warm this morning, upper 70s to around the lower 80s early today. And you see the cooler air as you work your way west, upper 40s up toward Chadron, even 60s in central Nebraska. Certainly feeling better, but the humidity is still out there in eastern Nebraska with dew points in the middle and upper 60s to almost 70 degrees. Winds are still out of the south for a lot of us in southeast Nebraska, but you'll notice a change in that wind direction. Not even that far away from Lincoln. Columbus noting some north winds, basically where this cold front has stalled out this morning, and that is going to be the focus of some more thunderstorm development later on today where that sets up. Some wind gusts up around maybe 18-20 miles per hour, 30 miles per hour in southwest Nebraska. Far cry from what we've seen in days past, with those peak wind gusts around 45 to 50 miles per hour, and just some crazy winds with the heat and humidity. Some showers and thunderstorms trying to hang on this morning in northeast Nebraska and down here toward Lincoln, at least the west side of Lancaster County, back toward Crete and Hebron and Fairbury. A little light rain, a little lightning maybe within the last half hour or so, but that is kind of dwindling in coverage as we go throughout the morning too. We're just going to be mostly cloudy and then await the thunderstorm chances to develop later this afternoon into the evening. You see how much coverage expands by 4 or 5 o'clock this evening. You can see how messy some of these storms look too. I don't think the tornado threat is going to be all that much to worry about, but can't rule it out. It's going to be the main threat of some damaging winds with some of these storms as we get going throughout this evening. Still some storms nearby, and then repeat rounds of thunderstorms tonight into tomorrow morning. So the risk for severe weather is there across southeast Nebraska, around I-80 and areas to the south and east. A slight level 2 out of 5 risk, meaning scattered severe storms are possible, largely for the damaging wind threat, but can't rule out an isolated tornado, really on the lower end in terms of that risk, and a very low end risk for any large hail through this evening. But we're also on a risk for excessive rainfall. The medium risk, meaning some localized areas of flooding, will be possible, especially for some through tomorrow morning, that we may be looking at a 2-inch to 2 to 4 inch totals, especially toward the Missouri River going through tomorrow morning. So something to keep in mind in the days to come, that we may see some of that, and not only today into tomorrow, but a risk for flooding with other rounds of thunderstorms through the same areas Wednesday into Thursday as well, before we keep temperatures in the upper 80s to around the lower 90s throughout this week.
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much, Jessica.